Hey, Sadie. Do you have, like, maybe an ETA on when you'll be my kid again?
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. For instance,
really
imagine you're a
trying to be
vampire
fake,
thirsty
but
for a lifeline.
gotta be honest, it's kind of killing me. I don't know.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some living pound cake. Mama's living pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glove. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. He's a Adams County Sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glove. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake.
I trust you.
He sees my cake and my porno mag called Boom Boom. Something happened to his camera on the way
To the evidence room. That's happened both times. Mama Tot was involved with Dixie and Purple Picket. Somehow the cops' footage just disappears and they broke in and they stole my black folder. But I have all that recorded that they stole, so we can still show the judge every word on that paper. Ain't that a blessing? God is good. But stealing evidence is a felony, you know that? One of many felonies Mama Tot and Slut were involved in. Pound cake. Lemon pound cake. And then the idiots brought the black folder back to the same station they had me arrested under the wrong name and date of birth in. Thinking they're above the law because gang stalkers roll so deep they think they can all cover for each other. Let's see how it works out in the end. Let's just see. And now I'm going to make sure every single police station that helped them do this is held accountable. In Jackson, Georgia, in Marshville, North Carolina, every one. I'm going to stand up until some kind of justice is done, until my things are returned, until the guilty parties are held accountable, not the innocent girl who trusted fake BITCHs posing as domestic violence advocates to get my social security number and screw me over and take everything I own. I am not the bad guy here.
You can pick the exact car you want. Exactly.
Beat the crap out of me and then pin their crimes on me because Mama Tot and King lied about the situation. It's all on video. Every bit of it. The proof's on the internet. Lemon pound cake.
I see you. I come.
Litterback. When cat litters are so heavy it hurts. If you suffer from litterback, try Tidy Cats Lightweight with astounding 21-day odor control. At the Tidy Cats Innovation Lab, we've got your back. Tidy Cats Lightweight.
Are you okay? Son of a bitch. Have you ever driven before? Duh. How old are you? How old are you? Where are you going? To get groceries? Can't your mom do it?
She's in bed.
Is she sick of something?
She just really likes it there.
Thanks. My uncle taught me once in a parking lot. Yeah? It's harder than it looks.
I want to try.
Shut up.
I come next.
Shut up, Annie.
Hey.
Freedom.
So, I love you. I mean, whatever you. It's not half as bad as how I feel, okay? I'm as low as it gets. I'm disgusting. I'm sewage. You know how they drain it for fertilizer or whatever? I'm what they can't use. I'm the sewage so rancid they have to bury it 100 miles in the earth and hope that nobody ever finds it. I'm that garbage. Please just say something.
You took this from my house while my daughter was missing.
He's got us over a barrel.
But I was frantic and searching.
He's got Stan for the pen cap.
Some of those neighbors got, I don't even know their
It's
names.
me on like everything else.
They were looking for Jane while you were looking for this. Are you going to give it to him?
No,
But you thought about it.
I couldn't do it.
I would never even think about it.
Hey, do you get along with your ex?
Sure.
Well, things aren't weird or anything?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm inquiring about your life.
Please stop.
I just want to get to know you.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to teach you how to dirty talk because this is not doing it for me.
I feel like a cheap slut.
It's better.
Take me to dinner.
Ugh.
Treat me like a human.
Ugh.
What's so wrong with me liking you?
The more you know, the less you're gonna like. Okay, just trust me.
What does that even mean?
Okay. Yes. I get along with my ex. Yeah. And his wife and I are real tight.
Yeah.
Afro Man, 90s rapper Afro.
Parents.
More than a week ago, we told you about law enforcement raiding the home of 90s rapper Afro Man. 90s rapper Afro Man.
Afro Man,
whose real name is Joseph Foreman. Afro Man is the artist behind the hit song Because I Got High and Colt 45. We're live here at the Adams County Sheriff's Office because they used this search warrant. On August 21st, the warrant says the search was needed because there was probability of drugs on the property, trafficking, but it also mentions kidnapping.
police bust through the kitchen door, wearing tactical gear and holding rifles, sifting through Afro Man's house, going room to room.
All right, guys, we're here. We're gonna do this the Adams County Sheriff way. We're gonna get all the drugs and all the kidnapping victims out of here. We're gonna be heroes, even with no evidence and no real reason to believe that it's really happening. All right, guys, you ready? Yes. All right, let's go. Go ahead. Come on.
So you switched
Shh, I think someone's in there. Is that him?
I don't see anyone,
That's
boss.
not him, boss. He's not here. He must be on tour, signing titties and whatnot. I don't know who he thinks he is, but we're gonna get him and get him. Yeah, boss. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Were you aware of a pen cap?
Thank you for the
Where's
heart,
the
me.
drugs? I don't see any kidnapping victims in here. We got something. What is that? What is that? What is that?
That's it, that's it.
I am not.
Boss, I think it's lemon pound cake. Lemon pound cake.
A pen cap.
Do you find yourself losing the first 10 minutes of an
They
incident? just
stole
because
my
you're aware of
papa's Bible, my
especially since
service
signals are so
dog, my bras, my underwear, and gave them to the lady that Mama Tot told them was my sister that I met one fucking time as a teenager over 20-something years ago. They let her steal everything I own and will not give me my things back over a year later in Jackson, Georgia. And I'm going to make sure that accountability is made just like Afro Man's doing, because our system is so corrupt where a bunch of old white ladies get together, pose as advocates, and are allowed to steal people's stuff because the cops helped them more than once in Marshville, North Carolina and Jackson, Georgia. And I will continue telling my story until my things are returned and I get an apology. I'm telling the truth. I have every bit of it recorded. No, they stole my dog. They refused to run my license. I had my license run before and it didn't match the warrant, so I was not arrested. Then they had a bunch of people call in, pretend like they had housing for me. They called in a favor to the Jackson, Georgia Police Department. So they came and refused to run my license, used the social security number that Mama Tot and Maggie got by posing as fake domestic violence advocates so they could get me arrested for Dixie's crimes. And I have the video showing she's the one that assaulted me. All I did was get my phone back after she broke my glasses. I couldn't see what I was doing, so I just reached and got my phone to save my life because they were trying to traffic me. They were having SWAT team come pick me up without my permission because they were stalking me and videotaping me. And I broke free, and then they had Big Ken and Mama Tot lie to y'all and act like I had assaulted Dixie and tried to prevent me from getting jobs and housing. And they stalked me across the world. They're still doing it. And the police will not return my things. They showed the video of Mama Tot lying, saying that bitch grew up in my house and I only met her one time almost 30 years ago. I don't have a sister. I had a half brother. And I only met that TMH lady that's working with Mama Tot one time when I was like 15 for 5 minutes. I don't know her. I don't know what state she lives in. But Mama Tot and SWAT worked with her and my ex-husband's wife for 3 years. And they did a huge smear campaign when I had went off grid to get away from the abuse, because this is what they were doing the first time when I was in graduate school. So Mama Tot lied, told everybody that I hadn't graduated college, that I wasn't homeless. she lied about every single detail of my life and got people to stalk and abuse me, and they're still doing it 3 years later. And the cops are helping her. And one of the cops' moms went up into her box and gave my address when I was at the place that Dixie came and got me at, and she was working with Purple Picket and Mama Todd. And y'all are all looking the other way and letting them get by with this, and it can be you or your daughter or your sister next. Yes, I did try to file in Jackson, but they only let Sandy, who was working with TMH and Mama Tot, make reports. They wouldn't let me. Like, I called and talked to the lady and told her what happened, but since they knew they had done illegal stuff, they wouldn't help me, and they won't return my stuff. So I want to take it all the way to court. And so we're going to show this month that Dixie was lying, that she's the one that assaulted me, and then I'm going to sue Marshville, North Carolina, and Jackson, Georgia police departments for their involvement with the gang stalkers. And I'm not going to stop until all my things are returned and I get an apology. I was the victim here, clearly. But you know about all three now. Click below to see if you can be owed a bigger check. And I have it all recorded. That psycho bitch that's working with Mama Tot stole him and called my children, told her she had him, and then Mama Tot started making payouts to my daughter so she wouldn't tell me the truth about what happened. My daughter called me and told me TMH said she stole my dog. So the Mama Tot starts paying her money, and then she didn't want to talk to me anymore. And we were talking every day. And then Mama Tot tells her I'm crazy and all this stuff, so she won't talk to me anymore because she was giving me the proof that Mama Tot and TMH were doing illegal shit. So she bribed my children. This whole thing has gotten so out of hand, and the cops have been crooked as hell through this whole process. They did not protect me as an autistic woman. They had me arrested under the wrong name and date of birth because the popular kids told them to. So now her friends, Jillian and Corey, are stalking me. They're threatening me out of going and showing up at court with my proof. They're saying stuff about my backyard, contacting my roommates where I'm having to move. They're contacting my employer and telling them I'm stealing so I get fired from jobs. And the cops are allowing this and helping them. I'm not giving it a rest until apologies are made, my things are returned, and these fake domestic violence advocates are stopped. And we have court next month, and I will continue telling the truth about every single thing. Thank you for your opinion, but you can take it out of my life if it's not about exposing the truth. You want me to cover for those psycho women that pose as advocates to steal, kill, and destroy? You can get out of my life. Because I will continue talking about the truth, no matter what you do to me.
Trending on TikTok, Lemon Pound Cake. He's a family guy. Lemon Pound Cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon Pound Cake. Okay. He sees my cake and my porno mag called Boom Boom. Something happened to his camera on the way
to the evidence room. Yeah, when the cops do favors for gang stalkers, they always lose their video evidence. It's like a miracle. But I recorded every bit of them arresting me without running my license by using the social security number they fraudulently obtained by posing as advocates. I made sure every bit was on camera, so when this does go to trial, the truth cannot be looked over, because I know how shady the cops are. And they definitely didn't prove me wrong in Jackson, Georgia, or Marshville, North Carolina. The only cops that actually did do anything legal or treat me with any kind of humanity was in Kansas. And the ones that they kept sending, they treated me with respect. They realized what the gang stalkers were doing. They did not do anything to harm me or my person. And other than that, everybody pretty much did what Mama Tot told them to do and just jumped when she said how high and did very illegal shit to me. But the people that were in Kansas, when the gang stalkers called those cops, they treated me with humanity. And I appreciate them, and I'll give them a thank you note. But every other police station that worked for the gang stalkers and helped them steal my things and still have my stolen things, I am not finished with you. I will keep working until the truth about Jackson, Georgia, Officer Thompson, and Marshville, North Carolina crooked police are taken care of. They treated me like an animal. They did what the gang stalkers told them. They didn't go on any evidence or any legality. And they did a favor for gang stalkers, and they need to be held accountable.
The British are coming. The British are coming. Hide your money, your kids and your woman. White supremacists, hold my premises. What is this? A racist feminist?
Racist feminists. That's what the cops are in Jackson, Georgia, and Marshville, North Carolina. For sure. They work with old, crotchety white women running $1 million scam, posing as advocates, and take advantage of homeless autistic people for money and views. We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer, not autistic women doing diamond art in their bedroom that get stalked by Mom and Todd because she's working with my ex-husband's wife and people I cut off for abuse 25 fucking years ago. Rent-a-cops.
Digging in my pockets. Unconfidential. Informant. False accusations on the warrant.
False accusations.
Any kidnapping victims in my gator boots. What do you see in my CDs? Look at the screen. Can you see these? What do you see?
I'll be right back.
You can't see me, but I can see you.